Everybody, it's a brand new work week here at Las Conchas del Mar in the Philippines. Well, I got a busy week ahead for the guys. I'm anxious to get started for the week. First thing I got to do this morning though is take Melinda over to the neighboring town, and she's going to start the driving part of her class now. She has her student permit, and everything's broke up like in the modules, and now she's going to be to the part of actually doing the driving part. So that's the first thing I got to do this morning, is take her. And then the next thing here is got to unload some stuff that I bought yesterday. And I bought these UPVC windows. I had been there already looking at them. They were the size I wanted, and you can see right here what they are. They're 1500 by 1200. I think it's basically like a 5 foot wide by 4 foot tall, if you kind of just want to put a little close right there. If you're wondering why I'm buying windows already, it's because when you cast your house, you need to know exactly what that opening is going to be. It's not going to be none of this just kind of rough an opening in and then come back and slap some cement mortar rendering mix around and shaping it up. You're going to build a square box that's called a buck. That's going to be the exact opening for this window. And when you cast and then you pull off your forms after you pour your concrete, you're going to have that opening ready to put one of these windows in. Yeah, and I did just about buy everything, including the kitchen sink. That is another thing that I've bought way ahead of time here, because I'm getting these things as I see them and the items I like. I've looked at this sink numerous times being there, and I've looked at sinks at other big stores and stuff, and I didn't see one that I liked as much as this. I'll show this one to you later, but it's a really nice kitchen sink, and went ahead and bought it. I can store this stuff back, and when it comes time to finish the house out, there it all is. Things I've been buying as well is doors. That one's sitting there upside down. That's the bottom of it actually. But buying some doors, buying some jams. I've got more of them. I'm gonna pick a few more up. These are really good jams. Now these wood jams right here, they are pre-treated against ants and termites. All right, go do your driving. So you're on the road today, huh?
Yeah, good luck.
So I know this is gonna be delayed, so I don't have time to warn anybody to clear the roads, clear the highways. There's no time. So all I can say is just Google and search for the news for this day of major crash and pileups due to student driver.
Wish me luck. Anyway, yeah, see you later.
See you later, alligator.
Oh, wow, crocodile.
Bye, babe. That all of those? That all of them? Check the other side here. Move this ladder out of here. Now, we need to get this wood off up here. Well, let's read them and weep. Let's see what it looks like. I think just shake it. Just shake it. Yeah. Hold on. Watch the top. Oh, there it is. There it is. It'd be easy to finish out. It's pretty good. Like it. Get those cutters, cut these wires so we don't scratch ourselves on them. Yeah, don't do it like I watch them do it here. They'll cut it and still leave a 1/4 inch hanging out. Yeah. Here, I'll just finish it myself here. But be sure and get those cut off. Don't just bend them over. Go by and scratch. So, hey, Tulane, you got a hammer? Just tap those just a little bit, just small, so that won't be sticking out and scratch somebody. Little sharp things stick out like a needle. There you go. There you go. Look at that, done and over with. Oh, it has some screw up there top too.
Okay.
Whatever the steel is, let's get it out of here. It's trip hazard. Man, that looks really good. Yeah, that looks really good. Heck yeah, man, I like that. Get that little wire cut off there, man. That looks great. Does this little stuff here just flakes right off. Just wipes right off with your fingertip. See that? Just flakes right off. Yeah, now let's completely remove this side. Start pulling your bolts. Right there in that corner. Right there. Yeah, there you go. See? There you go. Look at that.
One more.
It's nice. Okay, here. Hey, push that bamboo over. There we go. And that's it. Only thing it has is just a little blemish right here from the plywood. And that's just because the form board's been used again and again. That just fills right up. Overall, it's pretty nice. It'll look good. Still need to cut that piece of wire before we get cut on it though. Yep, looks really good. There's our outlet boxes.
Really sharp.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, sir.
So while we're here talking about this, I didn't do a drawing on tools this time, because the last time I did a drawing on tools, this person won a hammer, and then he didn't show up for work because he's in jail. Yeah, so that wasn't very good. And then June got those pliers, and then he also don't show up for work. So this time I decided to just directly buy tools for my masseons that need them. And Mike might need a pair of cutters really bad. And Ambin, I bought him a tape measure. He needed that really bad. Well, we got up to that side of that butt for that doorway, and we got all that one. It looks good. We got a good corner there. Boy, it is a hot, steamy day. The humidity is just out of this world. Man, it's humid. So this buck is actually ready to come on out of here. It's like these sheets are ready to come off here inside the pantry / utility closet. At least on this one side. Let me see if I can yank those and get them to come out. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice and slick. Nice. I know y'all hear me say nice, but nice is nice, you know. You're trying to convey a message here, how you feel about it. So that is how I feel about it. Very good. Let's do this one. Oh, man, there it is. Popped right off. Very good. We'll let this cure for a few days before we drive these plastic spacers out. Once again, you don't want to be too quick on it because you need to let your concrete cure. You might be driving this out and blow out a spot around the one on the back side. In fact, it'll probably stay here for probably a week or so before we ever remove those. So that's another little suggestion I can give you. Just don't be too quick to punch these out of here. They're cheap. You can make more. I mean, one piece of cheap PVC makes a lot of these. So you can get a look at that and see that the house is coming right along. That just finished all the walls for the kitchen area. The walls are finished for the dining room area. One small minimum work wall to do facing the outside for that front bedroom up there. And let me tell you, when I say it's minimum work, is because it has a huge window opening in it, and then it has a door opening in it. So the last thing we got to do on this 1/3 of the house is pour the walls around the CR. Oh my God, Joel, watch out! We got to put drama in the video. Oh my God, watch out! Drama. Man, hey. You know how bad termites eat wood, right? And the termites are bad in the Philippines. They're so bad here, they eat concrete. Look. Look. They done ate a hole in my wall. Damn concrete termites. Oh, yep. Go down the hallway. Turn. Go towards the living room. Go put it up there in the foyer. Good job. Yep, take it on out. At least all that looks good. I had someone else to say that they didn't see all of our crew here anymore. That's because I got them divided up on tasks. They're not all standing in one spot. For instance, right here, butt crack boy. Yeah, right here, butt crack boy. The boy that I always have his butt crack in my videos. He's I don't want to see. I don't want to see. Yeah, you'll cut that later. Yeah, so I've got them putting up some scaffolding high here in the front, and we built some up over here because we're about to pour the outside of this wall. We're gonna bring plywood here, so I've got a place where they can stand there, and then getting on up here higher, they can stand again. And I'm about to bring that on across all the way to over here where they're at, because here with the front door all up on the front of the house is about to start getting poured this week. Go ahead, pull it off. This is how we do it. Ah, some wire still there. Yeah, that's on that spacer on that conduit. Yeah. Mike's got him some brand new sharp cutters. He's like a surgeon now. I think that's it. Yup. Looking good. Let me step out of your way. He's out here singing. And there it is. There is now a, see all this stuff here, swaps away. There is now a pantry. Go ahead and cut these so we don't scratch ourselves on them. This one, I put a little tiny piece of wood in there. You can see it to space off the conduit. Give a gap about a 1/2 inch behind there. Maybe it's actually about 3/4 of an inch between the outer surface of the wall and there, so the conduit wouldn't be just stuck right against the side here. So that's what that is. We tied it spaced out. You can go ahead and get that, bro. Cannot go wrong on a truck. Construction's going on. I'm parking my truck, both of them far away. Tell you what they did the other day. They got a whole bunch of bags of Portland out, dumped it to mix with the wind blowing. My truck's sitting right here. Yep, parked underneath there. And without telling me, hey, we need to mix or anything, and the wind blowing this direction, he dumped all that Portland and covered our truck in Portland dust. I come unglued. I come unglued. And that wasn't all. And it was like a Monday morning, right? Our vehicles are parked inside where they're supposed to be. My green truck's parked over in front of the house on its little driveway that goes in the garage. White truck's parked underneath here. First thing in the morning, you know, I hadn't even got a chance to get outside yet, and they don't say, hey bro, you need to move your trucks, we're gonna be working. They dump it all out right there and cover this white truck in cement dust. Had mixed cement and went up there, and my green truck was sitting right here, and they're pouring cement directly above it, pouring those columns. This is what the day they were pouring the columns, and they're just dropping wet cement all over my green truck. One truck's covered in cement powder, the other truck's got wet cement on it. And their remedy for it was to take a little piece of tarp that was about 5 foot by 6 foot and kind of lay it on my roof with a big old piece of huge cocoa lumber laying on top of my truck to keep the wind from blowing it down. Weight it down across my hood and on the roof with big old pieces of cocoa lumber on my nice truck. Now I ain't talking about the new one, I'm talking about a green one. It's a nice truck too. I blew a fuse. And I made them get out and clean my trucks right then. And man, did I tell them how the cow ate the cabbage. I was so furious. Just utter disrespect and disregard for any kind of personal property to keep it nice. Just don't care. I guess it's not theirs, they don't care. Only would took a second. Say, hey, you know, we're about to start this mix. You might want to move your trucks out of the way. Common courtesy stuff. I blew up. We didn't show that on video. So this is where we're at now. We're up here in the front bedroom upstairs. We're poured all the way to this column. Up against it. We're going to leave the round radius of the column real pronounced outside, if you can see it there. The wall will go in behind the column right here, and it leaving a really pronounced column standing outside. Same thing over here, as you see where he's at. We'll come back and pour our wall for our window and door opening here in the front right there. Yep, it'll be like that. And then we'll get it level and shoot screws into this other form, creating a corner right there. Yeah, I can sharpen that. I know how to sharpen that. I'm gonna have to sit and do that sometime. Alright, there it is. We got our pattern on there. Give me that big hammer right there, bro, that great big one. This steel's gonna have to be adjusted, and this is how I adjust. Here. Do me a favor. Here, will you hold this for a second? Huh, you hold this right there. Let me show everybody how you adjust the steel here. You need a small hammer and just beat the fool out of it. That is the proper method. Went to school for 30 years how to learn to do that. Got 5 degrees. Yeah, beautiful. Lots of clearance now. No longer in the way. Out the window here. Melinda done cruised by on us. Hello, hello. Yeah, you didn't see me there. I was hanging right there in the front window with the camera. I said she never saw me.
Stop here for having a coffee, you know, for
go ahead, come on.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry all the mess. It's construction, you know.
Oh, yes, okay, it's okay.
I just brought water in so we can pour some up. How's the feeling? Does it sting? Does it hurt? It's plucking the hairs on his legs. Well, it is evening time. The guys have been off work for a little while now, and it's getting late. I continue working after they went on home for the day, prepping to do the PPR. I didn't get it all done. I got a lot of it prepped. Mop and Tuling and I, we got sidetracked up there before they left because we set a couple form boards and we started marking out where the inside staircase and the landing is going to be, and where the staircase will shift another direction. Now, that being said, let me show you what my highlight is for the day. More bananas. That is my highlight for the day. We saw these bananas when we went for a walk yesterday morning down the beach. They had sprouted out, and a lot of that rubble that I showed you had washed in, like from storms and all, just like that big log had washed in. And we saw these bananas. So I sent my brother-in-law Miller. I said, you know what, while we're working, he went and got one of them, and I said, while we're working, go get those other 2. There's 2 more. There was 3 of them, right? And he said, yep, there's 3 of them. And it's in front of our area. There's no houses or anything, just to wash up. So we got those and brought them back here, and I've got 3 more bananas here now. So that is my highlight for the day. And when we were walking them down through there, also we saw where some peanuts had washed up, and there was actually peanuts growing there in the sand. It's unbelievable that they were even growing that much in that salty sand. And as well, we saw some young bamboo too. And I may also go score a little bit of that bamboo, because I have a place that I want to put some right there, and I want it to grow up tall right in that spot over there. I would love to have that bamboo there, and even just listen to it knock into each other. I love the sounds of that, the little hollow knocking as the wind blows and they bounce in each other. I really just enjoy those natural sounds. Well, I'm gonna close out the day, and to each and every one of you that can still see any of my shadow face, thank you for watching us. Keep your chin up always, keep happy always, and God bless.